Hey everyone, it's Taylor, also known as Smitten Knitten, and welcome to the first knitting podcast of the year. Now that's a little crazy to say since it is March, and it's not even the beginning of March anymore. But I got so drained after Vlogmas, honestly. Doing that was a lot for me, and after it I didn't have it in me to really do that. I started a new job. I did get cast in the musical that I auditioned for during Vlogmas. I don't know if you saw that Vlogmas, but I did get cast in that show. It is currently playing right now. I was cast as Dumerg in the musical The Baker's Wife. It is playing in Annapolis, Maryland at the Colonial Players through the end of March. So if you see this and you live in the Annapolis area, come on by. Why not? It's fun. It's a very fun time. I've made really wonderful friends with some girls in the cast, and it's been a really wonderful experience. It's been very time consuming, which is another reason why I haven't been doing any knitting podcasts. I started a new job, which has been a lot more time consuming of a job than jobs I've had previously. So I haven't really had the same amount of knitting time that I used to have, but that's fine. I really love my job, actually. It's been so enjoyable. I don't dread going to work every day, so yay. I think my camera needs to be cleaned a little bit. That's better. So I don't dread going to work every day anymore, which is great. I work from home 2 days a week. It's a much shorter commute for me. And generally, life is good. I'm feeling really, really good. The weather's changing. It's warm outside. I'm wearing short sleeves. I bought this super cute little strawberry shortcake shirt from Target the other day, which I also bought 2 other shirts. I bought them for St. Patrick's Day, and I couldn't let this one go because I thought it was adorable. So I needed to get some shirts for St. Patrick's Day. So I actually went into the toddler section and I got this like toddler tee. It's a Squishmallows toddler shirt. So it's gonna be like a little like baby crop top on me. So I tried it on, it fits me. So there you go. And also only $10, but to be fair, these were only $13, so whatever. But only $10, a steal. And then I got another strawberry shortcake shirt. So it says, kindness helps friendships grow. So the night before St. Patrick's Day, I'm having a sleepover with some of my girlfriends from the musical that I'm doing, and I'm going to be wearing the Squishmallows top when we go out on Saturday, and then actually on Sunday on St. Patrick's Day, I'll be wearing this shirt. So it's gonna be really cute, really fun. I love strawberry shortcake. I was a strawberry shortcake girl back in the day. Before I go any further today, please make sure to like and subscribe, and then also go follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. Instagram, smitten.knitten, Threads, smitten.knitten. Oh gosh. What was the other one? Instagram. Ravelry, T-Hines42. What was the other one? What did I say? TikTok, T-Hines42. Okay. And let's get on to the knitting. The nitty gritty, we could say. That was bad. You know, like I said, I haven't really done as much knitting as I would have in the past. It's been 3 months since I've last talked to you guys, and I don't really have that much to show for it, unfortunately. So I guess first finished object, it's finished, but it's not at the same time. These are my Hush Pants by Pickle Knits. These were a Christmas gift for my brother. However, they are not finished. They're finished, but they're not. I need to rip out the bottom of it, and I need to make them a little bit longer. What you gonna do? It's fine. And then I also need to try to find a way to make the crotch a little bit longer. I'll see if I might have to like cut off this part and just knit up a little bit and redo the band, or maybe the magic of blocking will fix it, but I don't know about that. But yeah, this was a fun pattern to do. If you're knitting it for a man, I definitely suggest elongating the crotch. And if you are knitting this for someone who's taller than about 5'5", 5'6", you should think about lengthening the leg as well. So yeah. So, okay, well, this is it. Oh, what did I knit this in? I got a iPad for Christmas, so now I don't have to pause this to look things up. I can just look up. I knit this in King Cole Chunky Tweed. And it doesn't have the color on it, but I think the color was like called Yell or something like that. So super cute, super fun. They'll be finished for my brother at some point. He'll have them at some point in time, and he'll wear them and appreciate them, I'm sure. Next is an actual finished object, which I made out of yarn from my brother's pants. It's a beanie. I realized I didn't have a black beanie, so I was like, might as well make one, and I didn't even wear it this winter, which is fine. This is the Crème Brûlée cable knit hat by Annanitato. What does that say? Annanitato Lolo. And this is also in King Cole Chunky Tweed in the color Yell. Super cute. I had a little pom-pom. It's great. I don't really have much to say about it. I haven't blocked it. I haven't worn it. But I mean, it's a black beanie. You can't go wrong with it. It's very, very cute. And yeah, I'm sure I will wear it next year. Zoom in through this. Zoom in. I have a show tonight, baby. I got places to go and people to see and songs to sing and lines to say. Okay, next, this is an almost finished object. I have one sock finished, and actually the second sock, this has been a work in progress for a long time. This was a whip in my last podcast in December. I have been knitting on this actually like on stage in the musical that I'm in. So it, yeah, in the first scene, I knit a little bit, and I've been working on that sock, but I am about to get to the toe. I think I'm like 3 or 4 rounds from the toe. So I'm gonna have to exchange my show knitting project. Maybe I will be casting on another sock, or maybe I'll be using one of these whips right here. Who knows? But this is just a vanilla sock. This is in the colorway OOAK or OAK. I'm not positive, but the yarn is from Tea Time Fibers, and it's on the base called Irish Breakfast. Yeah, Tea Time Fibers Irish Breakfast. This is a local Maryland dyer, I believe. They're down in Southern Maryland. And I love it. I love the tweed and how it's kind of like a Merlot color, a burgundy, whatever. Who am I? You know, what am I saying? Merlot, it's burgundy, or maroon. And I think it's lovely. I really like it. Can't wait to wear it. Here, let me try it on my foot. Oh wait, I did a, what is it called? I did a specific toe. You see? So this is specifically for my right foot. I can't put it on my left foot. So I'm gonna try it on, see how it feels. I tried it on before, and I think it feels good. I don't think it necessarily really feels any different to me than a normal sock toe does. I feel like a normal sock toe works perfectly fine for my foot. And this was just more work, you know? It's not that it was a lot more work. It's just that I feel like it's unnecessary for my foot shape, because a normal evenly tapered toe works perfectly fine for me. So I think I will not be doing this again unless I don't know. It doesn't seem to make any difference to me. I think it fits me pretty much exactly the same as a normal sock toe does. So the other one is almost done. I'll show it to you the next time. Because if it's not done by the next time, that would be absolutely wild. Oh, and then the last finished object I have, it's been finished for so long, I forgot that it was a work in progress last time. This is my Anthology Throw. I kept calling it the Anthropology Throw. I don't know why, but it's the Anthology Throw. This was my Advent pattern, my Advent project for last year. This was made out of the Fangirl Fibers Toy Story Advent. It's fantastic. It's already gotten a lot of use, and there's already a lot of wear on it from my cats scratching it and whatever, but that's what blankets are for. They're meant to be used and loved, and this one is being used and loved quite frequently. So it's a good blanket, love it. I would love to make another one. It's a really good blanket. Okay, now on to works in progress, and still in the same theme of blankets. This you've seen before. I don't know how much I showed you from the last time, but this is where we're at. This is, it's technically the jelly roll blanket, but I did not buy the pattern. I just looked at it and I just figured it out. That's what I did. Because I was like, if I know how to make something just by looking at it, why am I gonna buy it? And I know that's probably a bad way for me to think, but I looked at it and I was like, I can just do that from figuring it out. So I did. I'm using scrap yarn for this, scrap sock yarn held double. And yeah, I don't know if I've added anything to it since the last time I saw you. Probably not, because I don't think I've knit any other socks besides this, and this is not added into it because this sock is not done. So, but I figured I would show it to you again, show you it's still alive. And I am knitting this on 4mm needles. And yes, these are way too long for this blanket, but I don't care. I do not care at all. Okay, the next blanket, again, I don't know if I've added any squares to it since the last time you've seen it, but I'm just gonna show it to you because it's been a while. This is the Cozy Memory blanket. I believe this is a free pattern. Yes, it is a free pattern. Oh, it's not even in my library, but it's free. And now it's in my library on Ravelry. But yeah, fingering weight sock yarn held single. I am not doubling it up. I am using, what size? 2.5mm needles. These are drops, double pointed needles, and I just put little stoppers on them. And yeah, this one is going to take me a while to make, but that's a-okay. I like it. And here's the back of it. This is gonna be a fun blanket. It's gonna be like a quilt, and I really like that. So I'm very, very excited for that. I love these scrappy blankets. And then yet another blanket. This one is new. You have not seen this yet. Once again, I am using sock yarn scraps held double. I was looking at all of my sock yarn scraps and I was like, I still have so much left of these after I put them in both of those blankets. So I decided I would make a granny square blanket. I took the yarn that I felt like I had the least amount of. I held it double and I crocheted a granny square until I could not crochet that granny square anymore because I ran out of yarn, and that is the size that I made all of the granny squares. So they are 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds, and I think it's really cool. I like that I don't have a border for it. I think that's fun because I feel like most granny square blankets always have borders around their granny squares, and I feel like that's just not necessary. Like, is it nice? Yes, of course, but I feel like it's still gonna be cute and fun, and I really like it, and I don't have to, I feel like this way it can be a 100% scrappy project because I won't have to buy a yarn to join it with. So I like that. I think it's really fun. I did put the OOAK yarn, the OOAK yarn in here. I was just really excited to do it. So I did, and I knew I would have enough. So yeah. So once I finish those socks, I'm gonna do a square on this, and then the rest I'll do in my faux jelly roll is what I am endearingly calling that one. But yeah, love it. I do need to weave in all my ends. I think for this one, I think I've been doing the double loop. Magic loop, the double magic loop, just to make it a little more sturdy so that I can just throw this in the washing machine because I'm not going to be hand washing a blanket. Who do I look like? Hello? But yeah, I love this yarn. How beautiful is that? All in a granny square like that. Oh, stunning. I love yarn. Oh gosh, and I love when you hold it together and it makes different combinations, and when you knit it, and versus when you crochet it, versus like when you do garter or whatever, it just looks so different every single time. Yarn always looks different in any type of combination you do, and I just love it. I love it. I love yarn. I love crafts. So yeah, excited about this one. Very excited. Can't wait to start another sock. I think the next sock I'm going to do is going to be a colorwork sock. I've never done a colorwork sock before. I have the blue yarn, the Day 25 skein from my Toy Story Advent. It's called Andy's Room. It's a beautiful blue. Let me get it. It's this beautiful blue yarn by Fangirl Fibers called Andy's Room. Excuse how messy the cake is. Don't come for me. But I'm going to do colorwork cats on it with some leftover sock yarn that I have. Believe it or not, I still have some leftover sock yarn after I have done 3 blankets with all of my leftovers. As soon as I finish the one that I am currently knitting during the show, I'm going to cast on a sock. I'm not sure which cat sock pattern I'm going to do. On my Ravelry, I have a bundle of sock favorites, and there are 2 cat sock patterns in there. And I like them both, but one I like more is Dot Pebbles, and that is a paid pattern. It's called Herding Cat Socks. I don't know if you can see this at all. I'll input a picture. By Stone Knits, not Pebble Knits. And it's really cute. I really like it. And I like it a lot more than these other ones that are called Playful Kitty Socks by Jocelyn Frasier. And now they're both cute patterns. I like them both, but I don't know. We'll see what I do. I haven't decided yet. I am currently undecided. Okay, and then one final blanket, I forgot about it, but I did do some work on it, is another mitered square blanket. I'm affectionately calling this one the Taylor and Kaitlyn blanket because my favorite color is pink, and when we were kids, my sister's favorite color was yellow. I was the pink girl, she was the yellow girl, so pink and yellow yarn, making a Taylor and Kaitlyn blanket. Mitered squares. This is think I'm doing 40. Yeah, it's this yarn. I don't know what it's called. Loops and Threads Flecks in pink and yellow. That's what this is called. So I'm holding it single and knitting it on US size 7 needles. I don't know how many millimeters that is, 4.5. And it's very fun. It's gonna be a very heavy blanket, but I like it a lot. So it's gonna be nice and cute. I really love making blankets. If you can't tell, I really cannot get enough of it. Next is the Bumblebee Cardigan by Marina Iueva. I'm making this for my sister's friend's daughter's first birthday. I'm knitting the size 12 to 18 months. And I'm knitting it in Hobby Baby Cotton Organic, held double in the color Light Rose. Yeah, super, super cute. I'm really liking it. It feels good. All that I have to do left is do the second sleeve. I have to get buttons, put the buttons on, and then I'm going to embroider little bees on it. So Kaitlyn, my sister, wanted to commission one of these for me to give to little Lola Bee. Her name is Lola and her middle name is Bee. Lola Bee, what a cute name, right? Little Lola Bee. So I'm going to embroider little bees on it. And it'll be Lola Bee's bee cardigan. So really, really cute. It's a pretty straightforward pattern. If you're looking for a simple, I mean, I don't know how it fits. I haven't tried it on a child yet, obviously. I don't have access to a child. But it's a very straightforward pattern, easy peasy. And yeah, I think it'll be really precious on little Lola Bee. And it's knit out of this. I'm knitting on 4mm and 3mm needles. Okay. Next is another crochet project that I'm making out of scrap yarn once again. It is called the Pasadena Skirt by Carill Cardigan. Yeah, I'm just making a cute little like granny striped skirt, which I kind of put this on hold. I haven't worked on this in a while because honestly, I don't think I'll be wearing it until the fall. So I'm just not gonna worry about it right now. I'm not gonna worry about it until it's time for me to wear it. I do think it's really cute. I knit it in Drops Lima. I cannot recall the colors right now, but it's the same yarns that I used for my my fall favorites sweater. I used the same yarns for that as this. And I also apparently didn't write the yarns down on here. Oh wait, they're right here. Oh my gosh, Drops Lima. Yeah, these are all just numbers, so I'm not gonna say them, but you know, whatever. That's just what it is. But yeah, I love Drops Lima. I think it's a really good choice of yarn. I like how it feels. I like working with it, and when it's blocked, I like how it drapes. I like wearing it, so very excited to have a skirt made out of it. I think it'll be really cute. Next is a sweater that actually I frogged. So I don't know, you might remember it from 2022, but I finally am remaking my Carill Cardigan. So this is the Cargill sweater by Rebecca Clow, or Rebecca Clow. And I sized down my needle, I sized up a pattern size, and it's going a lot better. I'm also not working it in the round and planning on seeking it anymore. That's what I did the first time. And I was like, why am I doing it like this? Like, this is literally such a dumb way to be doing this type of sweater. So I knit the body back and forth. And yeah, it's going a lot better now. I can't wait to finish it and block it, and I'm really hoping that I'll have it done in time for Easter, but I'm not holding my breath. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's fine. This is knit in Knit Picks merino and silk mohair in the color Dusty Artichoke, which I think is a perfect color. It is perfect. These cute little buttons, these are porcelain buttons. I got them off of Etsy. I'll link the seller in the description box below. And yeah, I'm obsessed with it. It is so cute. I can't wait to wear it. I really cannot wait to wear it. I'm really hoping that I really hope that I can finish it in time for Easter, but I'm kind of worried that I might run out of yarn. I'm not positive how much more yarn I have. Hopefully I have enough. If I don't, I might cry. But it's fine. We're all good. We'll figure it out and it'll be great. No matter what, it'll eventually get done. But the most scary thing for me though is that, not that it might not be done in time for Easter, but because I bought this yarn in 2022. So the dye lot is gonna be different. And I'm praying that it won't be too noticeable if I have to buy more yarn. But that's something to worry about another day. Yeah, so I'm knitting that in 3.75 millimeter needles, and then the ribbing and cuffs and everything were done on a 3 millimeter needle. Well, I'm kind of losing my voice. That's not good for someone who has to perform in a musical tonight, but c'est la vie, okay? I'm not the lead. That's fine. And then last but not least, I started making another, the classic. This is a pattern by Espace Tricot. This is my third time knitting it, and I just love this pattern. Every time I've knitted, I've turned it into a turtleneck. It's supposed to be a mock neck, but I made it a turtleneck. I'm using the same loops yarn, or freckled loops, whatever it's called, the same yarn for this, just in a different color. And I have split for the body, and I love it. I did a size 2 this time. I usually do a size 1, but I did a size 2 this time, just because I wanted a really oversized look. And also, you know, I'm 26, my body's changing, you know, I'm not gonna be super tiny forever. At least I am expecting that I won't, even though I might, who knows, I don't. But, you know, my body's changing, so, you know, might as well just be like preemptively making bigger clothes, you know? And you know, I can let my mom borrow it, I can let anyone borrow it, honestly. And who knows, maybe I want to give it away to someone. Maybe I want to give it to one of my friends for their birthday or something. Who knows? Who knows? But I want to have the option. So, you know, just make a size up. So what? I already had the yarn in my yarn stash, so it was free, obviously. So, yeah. Yeah, so I'm knitting a size 2 in this, and it's great. It's just a great pattern, and this is a great yarn too. It's so cozy. So I'm excited to wear this come the fall. And that's everything that I have worked on the past 3 months. Well, I guess it's not everything that I've worked on, but it's everything I've worked on that I have with me right now, because a few things I've frogged, a few things I don't know, I can't keep track of everything because it's been 3 months and my life has been a blur and a whirlwind, honestly. Life has been good for me, truly and genuinely. I am very happy. And it's one of those things, I'm about to get really sappy and sentimental here. It's one of those things where a few years ago, like even this time last year or like a year and a half ago, I could not even fathom being as joyful and happy as I am now. I'm gonna start crying. Life has been really good to me. And trigger warning for depression and, you know, suicide and eating disorders and all that stuff, you know, there was a time in my life where I didn't want to be here. I couldn't see how life could get any better. I couldn't see me being happy. I couldn't see me having a positive outlook or a positive view of the world. I couldn't see myself being a positive part of the world. I really thought that the world would be better off without me. I didn't see a point to life, and now I'm realizing that the point of life is to love and be loved and try to be the best person that you can be, and surround yourself with people who love you and that you love, and spend every single day trying to be a good person and trying to find all of the joy in the world and doing everything that you can to just make the world a little bit better, and making your life better and making other people's lives better just simply by you being here. You know, I have a great relationship with food now. I used to have an awful relationship with food. I used to, you know, just not eat or binge eat, and then, you know, suffer the consequences later when I would feel bad about myself and then make myself get rid of the food that I ate. And now I weigh more than I've ever weighed in my life, and I've come to terms with what my body is. You know, my body is not going to be what it was when I was 12, you know, which is crazy to say, but, you know, I had an eating disorder from the time I was about 15 or 16. And I feel so much better about food. I cook for myself. I experiment with foods. I've been making pasta with this amazing white wine sauce pretty much every day to eat. It's so good. I love to hyperfixate on foods. Yeah. I have made some wonderful friends doing the musical that I'm in right now. Shout out to Sydney, Nicole, and Vanessa. You guys are the best, and I love you guys so, so much. We're auditioning for another musical together tomorrow. The musical is Big Fish, which was also my senior year of high school musical, and I was Josephine, so I'm like, make me Josephine again. I doubt it'll happen, but yeah. All this to say is that life does get better. There is so much joy to be found in life. And I'm really happy that I'm here. And I'm happy that you're here. I feel blessed that you have spent any time following me or watching my channel. Like, that is so special and kind. Like, thank you for thinking that I'm important enough for you to sit down and take part of your time, take some time out of your day to just watch me talk and ramble about crafts. It's very kind, and I, you know, like, even if just one person watched my video, you know, like, and enjoyed it, like, that's sick. That's really cool. Because no matter how small your impact is on the world, an impact is an impact. And if you even make an impression on one person, if you even make one person's day, if you make one person happy, that alone in itself is magical. So enough with my sappy little rant. I have stuff to do today. And yeah, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for being here. I love you. And I hope you go spread joy and love in the world today and every day. Okay? You're special, you're loved, you're important. Okay. Bye, guys.